everybody, welcome to Make It Happen. And last video, I don't know if you saw that one, but we kind of made the decision that, okay, we're going to start prepping for a baby. If we decide that we're going to actually go through with it and have a baby, then we're pristine condition and ready to go. So,
pristine condition.
Yeah, you know, for us old geezers, as best a condition as we're going to get here in this geriatric pregnancy thing here. Needless to say, she went and quick grabbed some prenatal vitamins. You know, everybody's got to take your vitamins, and they really push these. And well, babe, after getting home with these, what happened? What did you discover?
They're bright pink.
And
bright. It's not a natural color.
Bright pink.
Bright pink, and I wasn't feeling well.
And what made you think about that?
Unnatural color.
Unnatural
basically.
color.
But I really didn't feel well. I didn't feel with it, if that makes any sense.
Oh, boy,
but I felt ill, physically. I know you can be nauseous with prenatals, but this was it was beyond that. I just really didn't feel well. So anyway, moving on. Unnatural color really sparked my attention.
So what we did is we decided to start really looking at these ingredients in here, and oh my God, wow, you would not believe the kind of things that you find inside these prenatal pills for making a baby. So when you start going through here, all right, let's get to some of the first ones. FDC Red 40. Now, I had made up this sheet and I had it taped on the back of our pantry. I don't know, you might actually want to pause the video and take a picture of that and print this out for your family. Now, what this shows you is what some of these chemicals are and what they do. Now, Red 40 causes hyperactivity. Okay, we get it. Red 40 Lake, that's another one, causes more hyperactivity. Then you have Yellow 6. Hyperactivity and stomach pain. Okay, so that's two hyperactivity chemicals. Not such a big deal really in a prenatal vitamin, but it is in like some kind of snack things like spicy Cheetos and those things.
Spicy Cheetos.
No, I didn't say what they were,
yeah.
but that's what triggered this whole paper in the first place. Eating these super red, odd colored things. Yeah. It's like, what are those and what is causing that? And you start to look at it and all the ingredients they put in those things, well, our kids are going to school all hopped up on chemicals and they're getting in trouble for it, and we're just going to prescribe another drug to calm them down as opposed to stop feeding them stuff with chemicals in it. Okay, so we get back to searching and finding out what else is in, you know, these prenatal vitamins. And we came across Polysorbate 80. Okay, that's another one that's in here. Now this one, okay, we learned about these chemicals in this book called What's in Your Food. It's by Bill Stanham, and this book tells you everything, and it shows you in colors, like when you get to the dark ones, those are really bad chemicals. And okay, look at that. This whole page is all the FDC colors right here for blue number 2, red number 3, red 40. Real bad stuff, causes all kinds of problems, and people don't even know what they're eating. And they just want to eat the colorful stuff. It looks good, but it's really all bad stuff. So back to this Polysorbate 80. It is 1,4-dioxane and ethylene oxide. It causes cancer. Great. Great. Why are we...
In a vitamin you're taking for yourself and your baby.
Yes. Speaking of that, there's another ingredient that we looked at. And, well, titanium dioxide is one of them that's in here as well. And that... It's a coloring, may cause skin irritation, reproductive toxicity. Wait a minute, I'm taking it. Well, I'm not taking. Thank God. Prenatal vitamins, prenatal, and it's reproductive toxicity. Why would you even put that in there? Okay, and limited evidence of cancer in animals. Okay, great, but it's coloring, so that's making this pill look a little more attractive. Now here's the thing. After all this, we went and got some organic pills. This is what the pill should look like. It's pretty brown and gross, and there's a bunch of dots and weird things, and it looks horrible. That's what normal things look like, not pink things. Okay, another one that we found. Zinc oxide, okay? Protect from UV, because, you know, the sunlight is so damaging to these pills. God forbid it, the pink shades to, like, light pink kind of color, right? You know, like, whoa. Yeah. But unsuitable for dry skin. Respiratory toxicity, may cause skin eruptions, suspected teratogen. Teratogen, okay? Here's another new word for you. Teratogen is an agent or factor that causes a malformation of an embryo.
Yeah, you heard that right.
an embryo, malformation of an embryo. An embryo is the egg, and we're going to deform the egg while you're trying to get pregnant. Why are you putting that in this? Why would you take a pill that has all these chemicals in it to try to make your body healthier to have a baby? She's healthier without taking this because she doesn't need any of this crap. And this is garbage is what this is. So this was money well wasted. Hopefully we end up making more money off this video to pay for the cost of these wasted pills. And hopefully we really prevent other people from taking chemicals and having retarded, stupid kids because they're taking chemicals and poisoning their bodies and their genetics. So back to this other stuff here. This red 40 causes asthma, hyperactivity, allergic reactions, hay fever, hives, adverse reproductive effects in animals, and it's a suspected carcinogen. That's on page 65 in this book. It tells you everything. All the pages are right here. We looked them up. Tells you what's wrong and tells you what each thing causes. We're not making any of this up, but you're going to take this and have a baby. You really need to think about it.
I think people look at these and it lures you in, and then you look here. But this is what you need to look at. The inactive ingredients, all the fillers, everything like that. So we chose to go organic. However, after some research, some Googling.
We do a lot of organic stuff. I was surprised to eat this, actually.
We did decide to go organic with the prenatals. No fillers, no coloring. And again, it's a brown, not so attractive pill, but it's a lot healthier. But even with the organics, you do have to be careful and make sure that coating, it's not always certified organic. So just double check that. But there are no fillers or colorings or anything like that. But there is something to think about when you are taking an organic prenatal, is what you're eating in addition to that. Vitamins, or not vitamins, but vegetables and fruits. Because you don't want to get too much vitamin A.
Ooh, yeah. Not good.
That can cause issues, cardiovascular issues. So.
Another thing she mentioned about this ingredient list. All these ingredients here are listed in the order of volume that they have in it. So the fact that this red 40 is halfway through the list, there's a lot of other ingredients that are coming way after this that are, you know, not so bad. But when you add that in the middle, there's a lot of that in there to make this coloring, and not good. Was biotin, that was okay, right? Or was that another one that was pretty bad?
No, I don't think that was too bad.
No, that one was a minor one. I think we looked up all the ones that were in there, and everything else that came out bad. Yes?
Why are these two pills different?
Well, one of them's going to be, well, they're pretty much the same thing. They're fish oil. One's going to have a capsule that's a little more dyed, probably to be clear, so ooh, it looks better. And that's what it should look like otherwise. They add chemicals to make it that way. A lot of these other ones, now this list started with, you know, trying to get the kids to eat a little bit healthier. And these top few here, BHA, BHT, those cause huge problems. Those are in all your meats and bacons and sausages. Same with the nitrate, sodium nitrate, potassium nitrate, and actually all four of those are going to be basically in almost all the bacon you find. Yes, it's delicious, but it causes so many real problems and reproductive problems. And people don't even know this stuff. MSG, another big one, and causes depression and headaches. Okay, we'll go with that. How many people are walking around depressed and miserable, and yet they're eating tons of food that has MSG in it? But they take their little happy pill to counteract it, and all's good. But in reality, you stop eating these bad chemicals, you'll be fine in the first place. I don't know. What are you thinking?
This one is bigger than this one. Is there anything to do with that?
This one's what?
This one is bigger than this one, but this one has more chemicals.
Right.
But this one has more like chemicals in one mold.
Right. Now they probably coat that one so it slides down your throat a little easier. And they do that with ice cream. A lot of people don't know this, but they put a chemical in ice cream. I was kind of wondering how come the all-natural one costs more than the fake stuff with the chemicals in it, if it's just less ingredients. Well, because they put chemicals in there that cause your mouth to get ripped apart, so the ice cream feels creamier and smoother. Awesome. Oh, this is such good creamy stuff. No, it's a chemical making your mouth and your tongue react and make it feel smoother. Kind of scary when you think that that's what you're actually eating. I don't know. I hope you're learning something. I hope you take this home and you realize that, hey, you know, if you're going to have a baby, you really want to eat the best stuff you can. Faith, what are you thinking?
I'm just taking everything.
Just taking it all in while we're trying to teach the kids something, because nobody teaches these kids about food anymore, and it's just, oh, what can we eat quickly? That we need to eat fast food and junk, and we try to eat whole meals with as much real food, as few as processed foods as possible. Grow a lot of our own vegetables as well when we can. I know we'll be making baby food. That's a big part of it. But if we're going to do all this, we need to eat the right stuff and, you know, try to get all in the best condition to have a baby in the first place. Right?
Yeah.
And it's, what'd you discover here?
We were talking about ice cream with the chemical in ice cream.
Yeah.
Is that
Ethyl methyl polyglycerate. Yeah. That could, it's a flavoring. No, that's not it, but that's one of its many. But what else?
That's all I got.
That's all you got.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. So now that we're done with these, we're on to these, and there's very few things in these. Nothing that really sets you off. I mean, it's got like celery and organic green bell pepper and organic strawberry for coloring. You know, that's kind of what you want. So yes, you're going to pay more, but you're starting from nothing, so you kind of need to do it right.
mint ice cream, maybe?
Yes.
Sea green.
Absolutely, that's what it would be. Mm-hmm.
That's what it is?
Mm-hmm. All right, what do you want to add? Anything?
No.
No? Check out our other videos, follow along, see where all this goes.